Ma pita pa. Ma pita pa.
Where? I am loading everyone. Help me.
It do take time.
So I heard through the grapevine of stream titles that Doggo had small.
Yes, she does. She'll bring them to the meat rack
small,
tomorrow.
rather. What? Do not expose
For like
the pup
5
to
minutes.
us, please. We will corrupt it. We will destroy the child, please. Do not do this.
No, she already told Percy she'll be at the meat rack tomorrow, and the moment Percy shows up, she'll bring the puppies because she said she would show people there, so or introduce some people.
I see. I can't wait to see if Charles is on that list, and they'll just take one look at her and go, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?"
Oh, she stated it multiple times. She will bring the puppies to the meat rack once. Red Owl, hello.
Once. That's a Mountain Dew #2.
Hello, Ribbo. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. You got here right as I started. Right as I was about to hop in, I had to deal with some stuff, so I'm a little late. I need to hop in, because the Ribbo has raided, so I should get in there. And when I hop in there, since I'm already an hour late, so...
Okay.
Why is it always a different door? Hi, Ribble. Hello. How you doing? How was stream? How was stream, everybody? So I am Nikki. I play the doggo. I'm sure you've seen the doggo. This is Elizabeth Rockrose, as it states up there, and as the title states. She is my lovely little bunny. Ah, shit, I didn't set the time of day. She is my lovely little bunny. She was supposed to be my character that didn't get involved in politics or being staff or security or anything like that. That sort of didn't go to plan. She is currently the marshal of this entire city, i.e., she's in charge of the city guard and the military. I don't know how she got to this point, but she got to this point. She's had a fun and just kind of nice linear story, I guess you can say. She's had good story progression, and it's been a lot of fun. Who's everybody? Everybody must be in the bar. There's somebody.
Welcome to your nightmare.
Thank you for the follow. There's those two. Ah, wonderful.
Evening.
Well, since you're here, we can probably grab a colder because.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
I do have another meeting to get to first. As soon as I'm free after that, I need to talk with the new Mourners Association lead, and then I will be free. I apologize. I've got a lot
It's
to do.
okay. It was going to be about Angel, so which I remembered is that I don't know if you want to be involved in that conversation. I know since considering you're not really part of the guard anymore, but since you were
No,
with
but
the
I'm still
guard, well,
involved.
he's been so. Yeah. So.
If you wanted to do it between you two, I have no issue. If you wanted to get it over in the meantime, it's entirely your choice. But I've got a few things to get to, so I'll have to talk.
I'll
I think
ask
that's fine.
for your
I'm just-
opinion after
just
you're
being a
done.
bit
Just
silly
come find
today.
me.
Yeah,
Let me see.
plastic. Need anything?
Okay. What?
You were pointing, I was like, or you just saying, no, you good?
If I want
This
to
generally
talk with
means
you for a
yes.
quick moment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway,
I could already
I'm thinking
guess what
we
this is going to be about.
I don't know which it is, but this is about Angel, so.
Yeah. Guessing this is regarding the
Well, I
parenting
wanted-
situation, am I correct?
Partially, I suppose. Mainly, it's still in reference to what we spoke of last week about if we feel he is still a good match for the guard. Considering he continues to jump off from the second floor despite me stating that he will be getting punishment for such. He did it yesterday, but I didn't do anything yet because we were going to have the discussion, and there's no point in giving him a formal write-up if we're going to possibly end up removing him anyways, so.
Alright.
So, there's just the general instability that continues. So I personally feel it might be best, especially since he is now also taking care of a child, that he be temporarily let go with the ability to return at a later date when his situation has stabilized. That is
So an
my
honorable
suggestion.
discharge.
I suppose, yes. Because he's a
Guess I need to
member
talk
of,
about it again.
he's a member of the guild.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a member of the guild, so he can still help with situations when we need it, but outside, just general guard duty.
Well, even then,
What's
this is
his
the issue I
antics
was
and
told
everything
by
like
him
that.
once. I'll state it like this. So, the guild, how do I describe it? He basically said that the police shouldn't meddle in their affairs. Best way of putting it.
Who said it?
Vice versa.
He seems more. Who do you think I'm talking about? The same person we're talking about right now. Who else?
I just wanted to be sure because it's something interesting for him to be saying when he is a guard. So.
He said it once because somebody was up there and they were having a discussion, and out of nowhere, one of them jokingly said, "Oh, I have drugs." I came back over, I was like, "What was that?" And they're like, "Oh, no, don't even try. They're good. Don't worry about it. This is a private thing. Guild only."
Oh, I was there for that. Well, I don't care
seem
if
to
they
be
guild.
related
They're not
directly.
supposed to be selling or giving away drugs that are harmful or addictive in
weren't.
the city. I don't care if
They were joking about it. Still. Keep an eye on Kraken as well.
Why the fuck?
Apparently Kraken went and told Ersk what was going on when the gag order was placed out. So I'm already concerned that
For
the
what?
guild's loose lips might sink ships. The special mission, remember the one I brought up in the office?
Wow.
That one.
Well, I mean, how detailed did he say, or did he say there is just something going on?
He gave the basic gist of it along with who's going to be there, even though Lord Ray gave a gag order. Like a proper gag order.
Hmm.
Do you see the problem there? Trying to be as civil as possible when it comes to this, but it's starting to get more and more concerning by the minute, especially when when I talk to the minister in private and the minister says keep my head low and due to the situation.
Okay.
They seem to be cooperative with us at the moment, but if they're saying keep our heads low, that's concerning to say the least. Lord Ray seems to be cooperative.
It
at
is one of
least
the
to an
issues.
extent. Well done.
See, that is the... Well, hello.
Howdy.
Hello?
Again,
doing?
sorry about kind of monopolizing the earlier part of last evening.
You're fine.
You're fine. We were there to spend time and talk, and I didn't mind. I like that hope.
No. Thank you.
Of course.
Need me anything for
I'm glad I could
today
help
or
in
no?
some way.
Did you get the schematics for the bike yet, or are they still giving you a hard time with that?
They're already working on it.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect.
There's also a bunch of schematics for like different bigger vehicles. I don't know what
Don't touch those! Do not touch those! No touch!
I saw them on my desk. What do you mean? Why not touch them if they're on my desk?
You're not allowed to touch them until the time comes. I would tell you when that occurs. No touching them otherwise.
Buddy, why they're on my desk? Get them off my desk.
They should be in a nice big file saying, do not open. I swear to God, I'm going to fire Kurt at this rate. Can't even fucking put files in a folder.
Don't worry about it. Wasn't any trouble.
Oh. I'm glad.
We were exchanging views in general, and that just so happened to be another way, I suppose. Because obviously, I wasn't telling you to specifically do things. That is just how I was, how I view things. So.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with just about everything you said. So, I mean,
I'm glad that it helped in some way.
Yeah.
everybody in the bar.
At
I
least
don't see very
repeating the
many
cooking section. That was
people. We
certainly
can definitely
fun.
do that sometime.
There's a good few people in the bar, but like, I think several are like out and about, just walking or chatting.
Alright.
Which is what
I
I think.
came in and I was
I
a
shall
bit
do
late.
as well.
And I'm just like, where is everybody?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Think I will walk about and
Alright.
you know.
And
Ugh.
so who's out and about?
Yeah. Got some people I might, try and bump into. Hopefully, today is relatively uneventful in the, town guard sense.
Hopefully, I have a few meetings I need to attend to, but that's normal at this rate.
I'm more mean in the form of security incidents.
Let us hope. Let us hope.
Hopefully not.
Oh,
Did she get bigger?
they are- Yes.
She did, yes. Yeah. I'll see you
At
two
least she
around.
won't be carried off by a bird now, so take care.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, do you want to take care of it today?
No. I need to speak with Hound. Hello.
Alright.
No.
I do have good news. It turns out Adeline is pregnant, and I'm gonna be a father of 2 now.
Alright.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna teach him how to wield a stick.
Jeez.
Goodness, what brutality.
Well, we must get to filing some paperwork in
Stick.
the government building
Very
if anyone
dangerous.
needs me.
Thank you. Take
Yes.
care. How have you been doing? I haven't seen you in a bit.
The holidays were pretty good, all things considered. No sudden ambushes by any sort of,
Oh, me? No, I haven't had anything.
I haven't had anything, I see. Nothing. No gifts, no nothing.
Oh, well, you were saying ambushes. I haven't been ambushed or anything.
Oh,
Wow.
no. Something
Yes.
caught my eye. Yeah, that.
Yes, I received that as my Christmas gift.
Well, I'm not going
And a
to
few
lie,
other
I don't
things.
think anything I proposed could have answered that well.
Yes, I don't necessarily.
Oh, was it the,
not much I could have
gal
done
you were
to
talking about
equal
earlier?
this. But yes.
Well, I wish you two all the best then.
Ooh. It's funny the timing, but
But yeah, no.
I now have something else to
I haven't
tease her
been doing
with.
anything too interesting. Oh, goodness. How exactly do you tease her with the gift that she got you?
I can't say. Because it's a joke between us.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't think I heard that. Do you mind saying it again?
Oh, I can't necessarily say because it's a bit of a personal joke between us.
Oh. I
Let's
see.
get you some food. Come on, into pocket.
She still fits in the pocket.
Oh dear.
Yes, she does. Surprisingly. I'm gonna have to get a bigger pocket, but
Hey, you were the first to notice. Congratulations.
Oh, either way. No. What? How the fuck was I got one good eye and I whatever. It is what it is.
I know, probably because you are closer to my size, so it's easier to notice. I don't know.
I mean, it's a very thin band, but it's a very clear distinction when, you know, you've got a little bit of the, you know, setting sun glinting off of it. That and, you know, got a bit of an eye for detail, kind of have to, given the profession, so.
Yeah, it's lacking in a lot of people. I've noticed.
I see. I mean, most folks just kind of have the strength to just rush on in. Really look too closely at anything. Why'd you need to?
Yeah, and there was a discussion, Sarah and I had, the lovely lady with the yellow top, we had a chat yesterday and we were talking about some stuff, and that was one of the things, at least close to, that I have brought up and I feel a bit sad for this world for. There's so many heroes and gods that roam around that just kind of degrade the name.
I mean, most are mercenaries, so don't matter to me.
Which, if you're a god, you have a territory, you have an obligation to be tending to something, because otherwise you're not a god, you're just a powerful being. So if you're a god and you're being a mercenary, then you're just degrading the name of being a god because you're just a mercenary.
Most of the powerful folks are mercenaries. They're still, well, I mean, there's still gods running around. I'm sure there's a god of mercenaries. I'm just more referring to the general notion of just powerful people running around. Gods, I haven't met too many. I'm not going to lie, whenever I did, they kind of weirded me out.
Greetings. General, I would require your
Hello.
assistance for a brief moment.
Alright.
Then please follow me. I'm just trying to find those who are going onto the mission so they can have a chat regarding the road.
Oh? I don't suppose you've already been briefed.
Not entirely, no.
Dad told me to
I
bully
am
you.
regularly
Stick.
Uh-oh. Return
Dad told me to
us.
bully you, but I give you stick instead.
What I've always wanted a stick.
You've gotten a bamboo stick.
best weapon in the
See,
world.
you tell her to bully me, but it's too easy to bully her because I can just come over here and just go tickle, tickle, tickle. I'll put this stick in the muzzle.
That's not how that works. Not at all how that works.
I don't know, it seems a bit finicky. It probably doesn't like things to be put in the barrel and obstructed.
Precisely what I meant.
Small.
Exactly. So if he points the gun at me, I just put the stick in the barrel, and then if he tries to shoot it, it just explodes.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant you're going to stick it in your own gun. I was like, no, please don't. Not how that works.
I don't think it would fit. It just.
Dolls.
What was I gonna say? I had the comment I was gonna make.
Still
But I
can't believe
forgot it.
being the
Oh.
first person who's not a.
I've been playing a game to see who notices.
that
Of course,
related to the
my life
comment?
is my life, and nobody really needs to know about it. So, there's been one person that I've specifically told, and that was the woman in yellow, because we were having quite the personal discussion with certain things. I was helping her out with stuff. I'm not going to get into it.
Right, and you
but-
were also sort of talking about gods and mercenaries and all that. Was that related to your comment?
I think so. I don't quite remember at this point. I was kind of thrown off of
I see.
my path of thought.
Mm.
But I can continue on that. I mean, like I was speaking with her yesterday. There's back home. Compared to here, the people here seem to basically the value of life has degraded so much it's all but worthless at this point, from what I'm seeing, because there's people that have died 5 times walking around or more. So what's the point in living if you just
Oh.
aren't going to die? Meanwhile, back home,
I
we
mean,
have
it's-
the one
it's-
goddess. She has proven she exists because she's visited. You know, every few hundred years she comes down. We have her angels that roam around, that are her daughters or the daughters of her archangels, and almost nobody ever comes
Right.
back to life. We have actual heroes that have been brought back to life. For example, a farmer that has given his life to defend his village and give his village enough time to escape from an ogre. Obviously, one single villager isn't going to be able to really spend that much time, but he managed to keep getting up and distract the ogre long enough to let everybody else escape. Such an individual, an angel was nearby, luckily one of the archangels, came to deal with the ogre and brought him back with his permission. Because he has proven, that he is somebody that should, he's kind of earned the right to continue since he gave his life so readily to protect everybody he loved.
He was
Obviously, they don't go
a
around-
valorous individual, yeah.
Yes, they don't go around just bringing anybody and everybody back to life, because there's only so few archangels that can do so. And at the same time, that will devalue life's lessons and life in general if you just bring everybody back to life. Because what's the point in life without the risk? You don't learn anything.
I believe this one's risking a lot.
If you look up, I'm stepping on you.
I would have just shot, but I don't want to, have you not, be able to walk. I'd like to think that I'm a
Well, if he
decent
tries it
shot,
again,
but
I'm
this
just
is a
shooting him.
shotgun.
very important.
Also, if you step on me,
I'll bite your fucking ankles off.
Well,
I could just cut your head off.
Redstone, Lord of Redstone.
I don't think that's
Right.
close.
we could just shoot his head off. Save you the trouble.
Squirrel committed 8 acts of genocide.
Hold on.
It did say
Hey, Angel!
irradiated or
Yes.
something. I don't know.
If you
Yeah, I
accidentally step
saw-
on a small talking squirrel, I will totally not forget about it. They may have or may have not
No.
looked up my skirt.
What? Oh my lord, nice shot.
I said,
Wait, no,
Outdoors.
it's moving.
I said step, not shoot.
I think it's harassing someone now.
It's dead.
Wait, what?
I think. No,
Oh,
it's
what'd
not
you
dead.
do?
It's still moving.
Dad, what'd you do?
Actually, I don't want to get rid of it. That was only once. Well, if I accidentally step on the scroll, then yeah. I don't want to break my. God, it's
but
hard.
you
Come
went
on.
to me and told me it was like irradiated.
I still got the clue of the
Oh,
squirrel,
yeah,
guys.
no,
Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry.
No.
I'm
I
sorry.
know.
My,
Radiation squirrel.
yeah.
The squirrel, guys, I still
I'm
got the crow.
All I know was I was just standing, speaking with them, and they
Obviously,
pointed
Disney
it out, and it
princess.
was just kind of standing under me. So
That's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, yeah. I'm big and tall, you know, 360 vision, but I can't see lower than my chest plate. Be a shame.
I can sort of relate at the moment.
How are you doing, Ferris?
Oh, I'm doing alright.
Well, I mean, I just have my nice
Oh,
little
man.
I'm in
sword.
the same boat as you now.
Why?
My girlfriend's pregnant.
Jesus Christ.
Not from the
Good job.
Thank
Marshall,
you.
may I have a word with you for a moment?
Okay,
As-
where?
Probably just over there. A private matter. Now, I received a letter on my desk from a business owner. It's the hotel, where I've been told that they haven't received payment from you.
For what?
They say that you've stayed there and not paid your bill.
I have never stayed there. I have a house.
I just got a letter. Then I have to investigate it. It is part of the whole trade remit, so obviously.
I understand. The situation was resolved multiple months ago. Somebody made the joke of Fifi and myself using a room at the inn, and then he proceeded to apparently schedule that or assign me a room without me actually agreeing to it, and then expects me to pay for it. Which I said, no, I am not paying for something I did not use or utilize, or neither asked for.
Well, I shall have a talk with Al as well and get this more cleared up. It's just obviously getting a letter of that sort of thing about the marshal of the city is a bit of a concern for the look on the city. So I have to obviously look into it and make
No,
sure.
I understand
things are-
that. I am just slightly annoyed that this has continued, even though I have strictly stated, even in the moment, that I did not need an inn room. A tavern, whatever, hotel.
Yeah, no. I just thought I'd talk to you away from people. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about it in front of other people because that's just impolite
Yes.
and not really. Yeah.
Yes,
it's not
especially the
appropriate
context
doing
behind it
things.
all. If you
No,
go under
I-
my skirt again, I am skinning you.
Hello.
I would recommend not going underneath people's skirts.
I didn't mean to.
I have a skirt. How do you not mean to go between my legs?
Some people just don't understand. But
But
no,
yes.
I shall have a word with
So,
and figure things out and go from there.
it would be appreciated, because I do not want to have to start getting mean.
Oh no.
So,
No, that's no good. I just...
I want to put the squirrel out of my misery.
Don't put the squirrel out of its misery, out of my misery. I like how that's why I walk up
Very
to him.
tempted to say yes.
sadly, the only crime it has committed at the moment is
why do I see the
looking up
squirrel's
my
tail? What the
skirt.
fuck
So
was that?
unless it does something else,
I
then
wasn't seeing shit, was I? You saw that too.
then we'll deal with it.
I mean, trying to tackle someone, I think,
My
and,
daughter.
or, like make someone fall into the river.
dead, Ferris.
I'll let the marshal deal with that. So if we could have a quick word.
Hi.
Oh. Come. Ba. Hello, honey. Lemon.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Everything go well with your little trip?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear. Anything exciting or eventful? Any news?
No, not really.
Good.
But...
Severus
Thank you. Oh, yes.
Drags.
Drugs.
Yes.
Meet my daughter.
If you accidentally step on a small squirrel, you don't need to inform me.
Oh, I've done it. It seemed to have grown in 12 meters tall. I completely ignore it. And it was Drags. Meet my daughter.
I don't know what the fuck
Okay, I'll ignore it.
I was like, what do you want with squirrels?
Another one. This is the first.
Another one.
already had one. What's the first?
No, I never.
The mummy.
Adeline.
That shit you too?
Who? Adeline Jin 1 from Night City.
I said shit you too?
My planet got destroyed by
No idea. Very cute.
Okay.
And
I've also one coming on the way right now.
what the fuck? And you're breeding.
I only have two. I'm going to have two. This is just. Yes, I fuck like rabbits. Yeah.
This reminded me of someone that I used to know, like, a couple times when I used to go to a different
You've been in check, brother. It could get out of hand.
Never mind.
They look like
I
Never
don't know
mind.
if you're the greatest father
I
figure
apologize
in the
for what I said. You didn't hear that from me.
You should
never
hit
heard that.
you should hit your father with the stick.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, do that too.
Yes, yeah, do so. Yeah.
person I know, he runs a place. I used to
Sure, you tell your mother too.
Big down.
No.
What's that?
I don't go there
Ow.
anymore because I don't get along
This is
with a lot of
Rose.
the people that work there,
Oh.
and so I just plus I
What the
don't go
fuck?
there very often anyways. No, really.
I'm still with my mom on you. Hi.
I grew a little.
Pew?
Oh, they grew in maturity, I see. God damn it. Ugh.
That's not very specific.
Wait. We'll shoot you.
Good job. Will you now?
Yes.
No, terrible.
What?
Stay here. Stay here, Rose.
Hmm?
Never get me angry.
Yes.
Feed me fruit.
Miss Beatrix.
Okay. And I've heard one of my friends.
Indeed.
Indeed.
What about the fruit?
Why can't I feed you fruit?
What the fuck?
I'll turn into fruit. I'll turn into fruit.
Oh, right.
Good.
Honey, I got something for you. It's been a while. So, crinkle, crinkle.
You're trying to fruit and you get angry after. What happens?
Careful.
his?
Don't fall, please.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
But you're a fruit. You
What'd
don't
you
chase.
say?
You just
Tina, remember these?
Walk away. That is correct.
I didn't even hear what they said.
No, I remember nothing at all.
Or just
Perhaps more would jog my memory.
because that's a fucking guard and I'm not stupid to do that, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll take it. I'll go for
And then you're gonna pull the bribery.
What do you mean?
They are top the bank.
Right.
No, I was gonna do it.
How your burns doing?
It's good to see you as well.
Fine.
Told you I haven't really been around. I've just
Yeah.
not.
Are they hurting at all or anything like
I
that?
wanted to go
Uncomfortable?
there.
They were for a bit, but they're fine now.
Okay. We can always
might
get
show
some
up tonight
some more
on the
cream that helps them if you
The
need.
child climbed.
And just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I told her don't fall, and then someone walked by and said fall.
Mr. Drags, wherever you went. Over there.
He's over there by Al.
Indeed.
And you just let me know if something starts hurting, and I'll see what I can do to help.
Okay.
I want to make sure that you're okay.
I'm always okay.
You say so. You did get kind of hurt a while ago. I want to make sure that you stay okay. And nothing hurts.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I'm always safe.
Well, if there's ever a time where you're safe, and then something hurts, you just come get me, okay? And I'll help you. I'll help you out.
Okay.
Let's get down.
I'll make sure that everything is
I will.
for sure fine. Because I love
There
you,
we go.
and I want to make sure you stay safe.
Mm.
And that you're comfortable. I don't want you to have a hard time falling asleep because something's kind of hurty or stingy, so.
I'll be fine.
That's what they all say.
I'm sorry, I am going to worry.
Is that what they all say? Maybe I should phrase it differently. Fine will be I.
Wonderful. Daughter's becoming a poet.
I don't think my dad likes you.
I don't think so either. Pretty girl.
Its tail's bigger than
What are
its
you
whole
up to
body.
today?
Hey, I know that guy.
What do you got planned for today? You just popping around? You
Uh-huh.
gonna be at the house later?
Maybe.
Yeah. Since you've gotten dragged off, we can always cook something tonight. If you come over tonight,
Are you okay?
we'll cook something
Yes,
up together.
I am fine.
Which
You got the sniffles?
Yeah, no, cold.
You should get that checked out.
You might not want to kill me, actually.
Meow.
Let's drive cars together.
cheese. Ooh, wait. Me, you don't know that. Come here. I'm sorry I worry so much. I just want to make sure that you are queen.
Oh, you're fine.
I am trying not to mother you so much. I know that you know more or less how to handle yourself, but that isn't going to stop me from worrying.
Uh-huh.
Just remember, if you ever have any questions or if you want me to teach you something, just come ask. I'm always happy to try and teach you something.
Okay.
I can teach you how to use the sword if you want. I don't know if somebody's been teaching you that.
My dad did.
Is there anything you'd like to learn that I might be able to help with?
Food.
Well, I think we're already handling that, so you just need to be sure you come over, and then we can all cook something together. Yes. He's having a meeting.
Right, I'll go interrupted. Thank you.
He's with Kohler and the lovely rabbit.
What? The other one. Well, if I can't have the googly eye, I want one other eye. You owe me now.
What?
What do you mean I owe you? Well, you gave me an eye and then you take it back. You can't do that.
Are people selling eyes now? It's supposed to be my business.
You sell eyes, honey?
I sell anything. Anything has a price on it. Mine is people. I don't sell people. It's boring.
God, don't sell people, honey, because that's bad.
Of course, I sell parts of people, but I won't sell people.
That's probably also not good, but it's probably in
A few eyes.
yeah.
I think they're animal eyes. I don't know if they're people eyes.
I am concerned as to where you are getting these. Hello.
Found them.
How's it going?
Where?
It's going.
Doing okay.
Yeah, it's going.
Growing.
Song is about 400 odd years old.
Uh-huh.
Or I tell you, boy sons, and I forgot the chorus.
Beatrix, is everything okay?
I've heard they're going to pray.
Are we going to pray for a second?
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
I need to explain something.
Go ahead.
Stay inside.
You explain things in prayer?
Yeah, while praying.
Uh-huh. Right.
Alright, I'll be out here.
Gross.
It's a little weird.
Steel.
Yes, I'm Steel.
You're acquired by Lord.
Come over here, mother. Come here, come here.
Hey, boy, yes,
Alright. That is that sorted. Lord Bastic seems to love the new government official uniform. He's actually asking for the tailor for who made it. He's interested in getting something like his own style. Very intriguing, to say the least. So how goes things here?
Surprising. Fine, I suppose.
How so?
Oh, it's interesting because he seems to have a very particular style, and it seems it's very rare that he'd shift from that.
True. Does make sense.
I cannot see out of my right eye. Oh, now I can see. Went fully blind there for a minute. Wait. Oh, hi.
Honey. Oh, careful.
I'm always careful.
Says the one that almost fell over.
I did not almost fall over.
Come here. Doing alright?
Uh-huh. I need to get taller.
You will in time. It just takes time to grow. You'll get there.
Looking good.
Do not forget this was my old uniform in the prior city.
Was it?
Yes. Before I had my letters, this was my uniform.
Ha, you forgot something.
No, what do you mean? I thought you always wore a lot of clothes and looked fancy and stylish.
Your flattery will get you nowhere. Wrong tree, Jack. Wrong tree.
I'm not trying to bark up the tree. I'm trying to just bark, you know.
All the trees are out in the garden. Wait, are you dog? Ew, gross. Get away from me.
No, I'm not a fucking dog. You're about to be crippled more in a second, I swear to God.
Jesus.
I have a cane now.
Touch her, and I will
I'll
personally
beat you.
make sure that you never see her.
I'm of course joking. Not being serious.
I think he knows the person between the two of us is probably the worst person to go after at the moment.
Yeah. But hey, two ladies attacking me at the same
She'll
time?
do something, and then I'll probably stick a dagger in the back of your knee.
Used to be an adventure, and then I took a knee from Elizabeth. A knife from Elizabeth. Fuck, wrong thing.
I'm going to hurt you for several reasons.
Why? Ah,
My bad.
Anyway,
I'll
have
calm
you
down.
done the thing, or are you still waiting?
I spoke with him, but I want to get your opinion
Oh.
on it as well.
Vegetables.
fruits.
That's watermelon.
I'd add mine to you
Dingus.
last time. I stand by it.
You are just out of your element today, aren't you?
Okay.
I'm in my
I
element.
don't believe
No,
he's
I'm
set
never
for such a position.
Is your element more like
Actually,
you?
not with how
No,
he seems to be acting.
He does
as a
have.
person.
Yes, that he
Here.
has a child. He has another one on the way.
Your shoes are untied.
So in general, it might be.
Yeah, you have the
Better.
laces. Get fucked.
Where's the lace, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Why'd you look down? Why'd you look
Keeps
down?
going.
Because I believe you for a second.
You dumbass.
Head
The
of the house
spellbond.
guard.
Yes.
What is that?
What is what? What is what? What are you talking about?
The.
Oh, you don't like
What
my
happened
eye?
to the flower?
Her face.
Hello.
Oh no, it's still
I'm
there.
coming over here so that I don't
Oh,
try and
just
kill
curious.
Angel.
Oh.
He flagged two people
what's
with
he
a
doing now?
firearm.
Yeah, he keeps doing that funny
Yeah.
thing where he like jokingly pulls his gun, but then like it actually follows people because it's a fucking gun.
A crystal appears above you and bonks you on the head. Ow. Grab.
How does it taste?
One
crunchy.
instance was also blatantly with the safety off.
Crunchy as it tastes.
The crystal was from that dragon lady.
He pointed it at my head.
Oh, I just ate it.
Oh, look, it's Hug.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Well, there are several other people that can deal with this outside of me, so have fun. I'm not on duty
What
today.
do you need to deal with? What's happening? Fair enough. What am I missing?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Pull
just
her-
waiting for my girlfriend to get out of the church.
Yes.
Oh, you're calling me your girlfriend already on the first date? Damn.
Take care
Might
of
as
this.
well.
As
You cheated on me already?
Angel.
Yes, not a big deal.
Wow.
I need to speak with you.
Interconnected relationships goes deeper and more disturbing by the minute.
Stay with Rose, real quick. Rose, sweetie, can you please watch my girlfriend or maybe like a cousin?
Yes.
Let's see where this goes.
Mind if I ask this what this is about?
It will become clear.
So, the first thing, did you draw your weapon and point it at anybody just a moment ago?
I never
We
pointed
have
at anyone.
several people
I grabbed
stating.
it, but I didn't point it at no one.
We have several people stating that you did flag several people with your weapon.
I never flagged several people. It's possible I might have accidentally flagged one.
A few people.
Okay, well, I've been ordered to stomp on you, so.
We have several people that did state that you did, so.
I never flagged several people. I can fully admit I did take it out.
Okay. So, I'm just going to say this now. It is not an easy thing for me to say, as you can probably assume from me just saying that. With the current state of things, at least with your behavior, with how erratic you can be at times, I feel like at the moment we will have to let you go from the guards until things stabilize with your life. As we've discussed it, and I've told you multiple times, for example, not to be jumping off the second floor. You continue to
Come on, in the building.
So, as I was saying, I have repeatedly stated not to be jumping off of the second floor, yet it persists. Yesterday I saw you jump off and land on the moving stairs. It has, in general, just sort of the erratic behavior. I just, at this point, we don't really feel like you're a good fit for the guards. I hate to do this, but
I'll be taking my leave.
What's going on?
Mr. Kane was just relieved of his duty as a guard, and he doesn't seem to be taking it well.
I will state this. You have to be a little more calm when breaking the news. Having a little bit of a tone kind of causes people to usually take it a little harder. I've taken it to note. Personal experience.
I rolled a one. I rolled a one. Fuck.
Just a little note.
Ignoring that, Corporal.
Right.
Mr. Kane has been relieved of his position as a guardsman.
Otherwise, you did that the
He
best
is
you could.
taken from the city. Keep it
Okay.
careful if you return.
normally,
I'm seeing him leave the city now.
He doesn't seem to be taking it well. We don't know how he's going to react from here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Don't worry. Thanks for keeping me informed.
Normally, I am not the one to be doing this, so I'm not exactly used to it, so. Usually such
If
things
you
are
wanted me to
handled
do it, you
because
could've
as
gladly
you
asked.
are aware. Well, in the moment, with that, it was at that point, it just had to be done. Because I had somebody stating that he pointed it at them with the safety off. I had several people say that he flagged people with it with the safety off, specifically stating
and that was
apparently
the best
that it was
decision
off.
that could be done.
It's
It was the best decision that could be done. Not really any way around it.
We have far few guards as is, and Angel, yes, capable. At this point, he's becoming more of a liability, just to our reputation as well with how he's acting. So.
It is the sad truth of the matter.
Yes, I probably could have handled that a bit better, but at the same time, what else? There's not much that could have been done. Sure, I could have stated you have been given several chances to improve your state, take time to improve your mental state, and just overall behavior, but it has not, so. There's not much else that could have been said to help the situation, so.
Yes. But what you did was more the best
At the end of the day,
bet of it all.
yeah. At the end of the day, it's what has to be done.
It's the best bet. That is the best way of describing it. The best way to have handled it is, well, what you did. It could have been a lot worse.
Much as
So it's better
yes,
that
as much
they
as
took
I
it
would have
this way.
preferred you, my plan was to have you and Hound to handle it, because as quite obvious, and as I've stated before, I'm not really good at this type of thing, so specifically this. But like I said, it had to be done here and now, and I might as well have done it. So
I understand that. Well, should we get out of this little room and actually get back to the city at this rate? Since, well,
I suppose
the time is done. After
He has enhancements that have since changed him.
I see.
Welcome to your nightmare.
Marshal, General, we'll properly introduce you, as you'll be seeing more of him. This is Takeda, my assigned ministry bodyguard. He doesn't talk much.
good evening.
It was my pal. The fuck? Sorry.
Anytime I'm not in my full gear, you can more than likely expect to see him around.
I'm feeling left out. I feel like I need to go through the special forces and get a bodyguard now.
You can hire me.
Everybody's got personal guards. You kind of his guard.
personal unit. What are you on about?
I don't really require a guard, but still people seem to follow me around.
Technically, I don't
And that is
require a
my
guard either,
assumption
but
as
I
well.
was posted for him.
The only times I require
I just haven't felt like I needed
a
one.
guard is when Miss Mary is around.
Well, unfortunately, we'll be seeing more of her should she accept the job role, so...
Oh, she
I'm
was
sure I
offered a
put
job.
myself
What do you
with the
mean?
taser.
She's going to be offered a job. In the ministry.
Which department?
Mine
Defense.
was my personal assistant.
Oh, secretary. All right.
Indeed. Given that my paperwork's increased
Oh, shoot.
sixfold, I need little help.
She'll
that
make the
reminds me,
office
since you
a
are
fun
the
and
defense
interesting place.
department, does that mean that I have to send the... Should I send the pamphlets over to your department then, since you're the Ministry of Defense? Would probably be the best bet. Alright, then I'll send over the bunch of pamphlets. It's 58 pages for one pamphlet. It should be more than enough.
Hmm?
I am gonna get my
Since, is there any important meetings today still on the list?
Finding that money girl.
Not to my knowledge.
Very well, then we can actually. Yes, I was planning to have a citizen gathering within the church to make a small, well, maybe not small, an announcement regarding those hints of the Alliance to make it public so they can expect more safety measures within the city soon. Perhaps let the citizens know that we are in roughly 10 minutes, maybe. Very well done. Make sure the citizens are aware of it. I will be in my office and then I will be coming down to the church. Maybe you'll find Miss Valentine so you can go to her.
Maybe. I'll have a prance around the
I think she may have gotten on the train.
Fuck! I mean, no. Next time.
Yes, it is a tragedy.
There'll be a public meeting in the church in 10 minutes if you want to be a part of it.
She is quite lovely.
Good. Alright then,
Yes.
Meeting at the church?
Lovely.
yeah, for citizens.
That there's a meeting at
guests,
the church.
etc.
Hooyah.
Alright
That's
then,
the
make sure
best way
everyone
of
is-
describing it. Yes, pretty much. It's just a meeting of all the citizens and
Yes,
visitors.
I need to.
Put it in the God columns.
It's more or less an important situation.
I am
still
getting
martial?
my therapy in. Yes, I am.
Can I have therapy?
I'm just never informed of fucking anything.
Well, you're informed now, so.
Okay.
There you go.
You doing okay, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're talking to them.
Damn. Ooh, you're just relaxing.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. If you can make your way to the church, apparently Ray's gonna have a little speech or meeting or something for everybody. So that's where I'll be.
Okay.
Then if you like, afterwards, we can I can take you home with me and we can go cook something.
Okay.
I need to check the bar, and I will be over there in a little bit. Oh, never mind. I don't need to check the bar. Awesome. Well, that solves that.
Apparently there's a public announcement in the church. I'm like,
Don't worry,
Everyone's talking about it.
Is told to spread the word.
Yep, all good.
See if
I know.
Urs can stay in his office.
Well, I better get going.
Why do these things always happen, and I am never informed? There's an alliance happening? It's like, so there's an alliance being formed, or something in regards to alliance. And this is the first I am hearing about it. Honey.
I'm gonna go steal that wine before we start filling the place.
The wine has been.
So many vampires that are all about,
Actually, yeah, you're good. Everybody was still out here, so I was just gonna say wait out here, but there's people heading in, so I'll be in there in a moment.
Welcome. Come in, please. Yeah, let's do this.
Also, Harvey, are you gonna be in Saphira tomorrow?
Oh boy, I've never been in a church before. I hope I'm not a blasphemer.
I hate it.
Plus feebler.
Oh.
No, you're a heresy. That's what you are.
I've been told that before. Yeah, you know that
I totally didn't. Just nearly fall over.
I guess I'll sit here. Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You can stand or sit, Cicada, to your own will.
I'm gonna sit up front because I'm the smart.
You guys might want to sit closer up so, like, he probably doesn't have to yell, you know?
Never mind, these seats are stinky.
I mean, I don't think they've been used for a long time, Martha. Or they've been used it the wrong way.
Yeah, you should probably get closer so that way the Lord won't have to yell, you know?
Are you gonna sit down?
Bro, pull up your pants. What the fuck, man? No, shut up, Dave.
Your sword's a bit loose.
Dave, this is a church. Have some respect.
Shut your mouth, Steve.
Shut up, Dave.
It seems everyone got here
Anyway.
early, so I was just gonna tell them.
Go sit your ass down.
Most people, yeah.
I ain't seen an ass.
Sit your ass down, Dave.
So, what's going on?
Apparently a public
I don't know.
meeting. I don't know.
Execution.
Even I don't know what it's about. I'm a guard. I don't fucking know what's going on.
But we haven't had an execution this new city yet, have we?
No.
Can I have
Oh,
what's
are we
left?
christening the city with an execution? Sounds great.
We haven't had an execution since I've been in office.
I will assure it is not an execution. Please keep calm. It is not an execution.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hold an execution in a church.
I would.
I don't know.
First time for me.
I've seen crazier happen.
I don't know, it seems pretty brutal.
Mind if I join y'all?
Yeah, go ahead.
He tells us all to come in here. Now, where is he?
It's just fashionably late. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, fashionably late. You know, you gotta wait just long enough so people get slightly annoyed, and then you show up.
No.
Though I wonder if he just tricked us in here to view his wedding.
Maybe he's getting married.
I mean, who would he be getting married to is the question.
His work.
Himself at this rate.
Oh. Do you hereby
yes,
take
and
this
when
paperwork to
someone
be
says
your
they're
lawfully
married
wedded
to their
wife?
Get it out of my mind, please. Thank you.
don't know what that means.
Never.
Oh, here comes the Lord now.
Just very vaguely.
Oh, there comes the bride.
Good. I ain't gonna explain what I heard there.
Just gonna wait for Drex and then we start this.
There he is.
Good.
Oh, but who's marrying?
Yep, Dave.
Good. Can everyone hear me?
Might have to
Yeah.
go up a couple ones.
Good. Very well. Citizens, Friends and guests of Redstone, we have called for you to arrive at this church for a small announcement. Said announcement is about the latest expedition which has taken place. I'm aware that some of you already have heard about it and perhaps also rumors about the outcome. During the expedition, our group in question has found hints about a faction called the Alliance. Those of you who is not aware of who the Alliance is, the Alliance is one of two of the major powers which are responsible for the civil war which has taken place on New Terra and also responsible for the wasteland we have in front of our city walls. This group is a threat. They're humans who have absolutely no tolerance for anyone who's only to a small percentage something else but a human. They seek to purge everything. As an immediate response to this threat for the city and the citizens, we have formed the Ministry of Defense with Minister Hound in charge of. Also has the military under General Kohler, the gentleman over there, been put on high alert. The houses already have ensured a second expedition or scouting operation to ensure that this faction is not close by to our city. Yet, more safety related matters have to take place due to our open society. It is possible that those groups might try to send spies or saboteurs into our city. And every citizen or guest who sees something suspicious is asked to report it to the Minister of Defense, to the Town Guard, or to the Army if such a situation occurs. This also means that we might be forced to limit some of the citizen rights if necessary, but this is only the last option, and we try to avoid making this a thing. Is there so far any questions regarding this matter? It does not seem so good. On the other side, I wish to take this gathering also to advertise the citizenship in Redstone. Those who have work or employment are permitted to have a citizenship, which comes with benefits. If someone wishes to take up on this, inform myself, the ministry, or my right-hand Drex. Good. I thank you all for coming here and listening to this. If something is to come to your attention, report it immediately. Thank you for listening.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's that.
Make sure that we also have patrols between here and the mines. We don't want a second. I don't want a second incident of the
Shouting exterminate.
I'll be right back, honey.
Listen, I'm sure there's a droid somewhere that can get both of you married.
No, that's not what I'm.
Yes, I've already positioned forces and having them set up defensive positions between us and the other city.
Very good. We should also keep a close eye on the tunnels.
Yes, I have forces down there as well.
Good.
I specifically assigned military police to keep tabs. We need to keep everything in check.
Very well, very good.
I'm guessing we are purely.
I do hope it's just remnants, but the luck never was on our side, so I expect it to be the entire alliance.
I don't know. Why are you?
Let's see what happens from
Well,
there.
you're a couple colors, but
Yeah.
I was a Nova.
Is a useful bottle of pills, so I don't think they really count you as a base.
As a Nova. I got magic freeze.
If push comes to shove, I'll have the military police all patrol the city as well if need be. That is only
Yes,
if
if
we
the
need
marshal, yes, if the marshal requires assistance, she can ask you to do so.
That is understood.
Yes, I'll give them the order too if I need to.
Understood.
That should make hacking attempts quite simple. I have robots with limited
Honey, are you getting tired?
Ooh, magic stick.
Not really.
I never
Especially
get
if they have
tired.
cybersecurity built in place, which I believe
Indeed,
those
he
ones
is
do.
one you could ask. He is a minister, so.
Well, at least
What did I do?
Wait a minute, do I know you somewhere?
Honey,
Let's go over there.
if you get tired, let me know. It's not good for you to push yourself if you're tired.
I'm fine.
I'm heading back to the office, Cicada, if you want
Do you
to
need
join
your
me.
rest? Okay.
I'm
If you need
fine.
rest, you just let me know.
Hmm.
If you ever have any trouble yourself, please let us know.
Is there something wrong with him?
If something explodes, you will hear.
There are times when
What?
the paperwork is not needed.
Is there something wrong with him?
Honey,
There's
when was the
nothing
last
wrong
time you
with
slept?
me. Last night.
Okay, good. How long?
think.
Did you sleep all night?
I think so.
Well, then you get to join myself and Fifi tonight. You can have a little sleepover.
Lucky.
You get to have fun, you're lucky.
Miss.
Do you not have fun?
I've got my badge, but that's more like, I don't know, I wouldn't call them friends. I just say they're cool.
Minister. Is there something you wish to discuss, Marshal?
Ray,
Have a good rest of your evening, my lord.
Yes, Marshal?
you has other things that you need to attend to at the moment.
What do you mean?
I just wish to discuss something with you.
Very well, after I spoke with Mr. L, we can have the conversation.
Sounds good.
Alright. That should be everyone. suit is so comfy. Good God, what the hell did the tailor use on this? Told him to go all out, but good God. He's like in pajamas almost.
He's like one of the best guests of our.
I don't know which comes.
My old workplace.
What's happening?
Workplace, you don't work there.
Which comes? The diamonds?
No.
What's happening in the diamonds?
Color.
All right, all right.
Eldritch Kid was born.
That seems to be the situation.
Well, I find it slightly disconcerting that there is this whole meeting, and out of everybody that was mentioned,
They mentioned the town guard, but I find it amusing. I wonder what they plan on doing if they
my
seem to
name
be
was
reorganizing thing.
never mentioned.
Cut out. Hmm.
You are my second, yet for some reason,
Yes.
nothing was mentioned in regards to me. It was always Hound
That is
or
what
yourself.
concerns me as well. Yes. Do you think Ray is trying to plan to replace you with someone else like me? That is the case. That is concerning. It wouldn't make much sense, though.
I don't know.
either.
We'll find out.
You've been here much longer than me. I would find it very odd that they would warm up to me immediately, especially seeing the recent situation along with the, well, purebred humans being the issue at the moment. Especially coming from a country of my background, which has similar views. Intriguing nonetheless. We'll see where it goes. I already raised an eyebrow of concern.
Okay, just think about everything, just what he was saying and how he said things. For example, he came to you
The title of
immediately,
marshal is still
asking you to do the things that I have already ordered you to do. Things that I already have planned. Things that fall under my purview.
The minister has also stated a little bit of something that more or less it seems that there is some interesting situations regarding him to the point of concern. It is the best way of phrasing it.
I don't know if Hound is still here. I would love to have her opinion on it, but
They're
she
probably
might
in
have
the
left,
office.
I believe.
All I know is that I am prepared for whatever comes. My personal unit will
At
do
this
whatever
rate, I'm
we
just getting
can if things
tired
go
of such
south.
things.
That I
I
can
had
understand.
a talk
Bureaucracy and
with
politics are not great for everyone.
With what's his name? Under Bastic.
The Minister of Trade?
Yes, because he pulled me aside because he received a letter from this place about a room that I apparently requested, but I didn't. That I haven't paid for because I didn't want it.
Oh,
And if it
I know
continues at
exactly
this
what you're
point, I'm
talking
going to
about.
have him arrested for.
Yes. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. If I remember correctly, it is Minister Ferris that you're talking to, and if I'm thinking correctly regarding a room, that means it
Yes.
was the hotel, and by my guess, it was probably the most expensive
Yes.
suite. Am I correct?
Probably. Yes.
So
Wonderful.
I believe you wanted
I
to
wish-
speak to me.
Yes. I wish to speak with you somewhere private.
Very well.
Shall I accompany? If you need me.
Yes, please.
Understood.
Yeah.
To my office.
Understood. We'll be heading to his office. After you.
Take a seat.
I wish to speak with you to possibly clear up a bit of, possibly a misunderstanding on my part. Or maybe I'm just misreading things. Considering everything that you have just, spoken of down in the church, many of the names, individuals, and the like that you suggested people speak with in regards to things, specific things that you have stated, done, I feel like there are many things that I am being cut out of. Information that I should be informed of. Things that should be brought to my attention or my purview. Things that I should be consulted by or for. For example, the orders to the troops. Am I not in charge of the army?
The troops, the message or the order has been delivered directly to General Kola. The thing is, most of this information which has been shared in the church is something you already should have been aware of due to taking part in the expedition and finding those informations. So I did not assume that you would require a secondary update
Indeed.
regarding it. But due to
No.
the changes which have been made, I believe I have to clarify that at least. The town guard, rangers, and the army are under the defense ministry. Means for now, since we have no appointed general, you're in charge of the rangers and the city guard, while the army is being directed by General Kola. Which means you can focus onto the city and the threats spies and saboteurs are gonna pose in the future, with you also being involved for planning with the army and such. That would, how should I phrase it, be a lot to wait, and we need people specifically on sectors now with this not small threat on our doorstep.
Wow. I'm unsure how to respond to this, because this is... Considering that I am the one that appointed Kohler as my second. I feel like I have been overstepped in a way. I know you are
overstepped.
the head of
It's a decision by the houses.
family. I'll just leave it at this. I would like to have a formal meeting with you next week. I'll be inviting a few individuals, specifically Kohler and Ersk. We would wish to speak with you in regards to these recent changes. possibly give
We
our
already
thoughts
have-
on the matter. Possibly an idea.
You already have.
Is
Kula
Ersk
present.
is available?
Ersk is not
Oh.
part of the law enforcement. He's part of the corporation.
This is something aside from law enforcement.
Well, since we already have the law enforcement and military branch of Redstone present, why not share at least those ideas with me already while we're on it?
Because I'd rather just have it all in one meeting.
Well, Marshall, I do see that you might feel overstepped, but take a look outside. This is a planet which is a wasteland, a planet we need to adapt if we want to prosper and ensure the safety of the citizens. Means changes. Those changes have now taken place. With the entire new hierarchy and the ministry, we wish to make everything more efficient. The entire ministry or their work was or used to be bound in your position. This is not a detainment, but an attempt to actually give you room for your work you're actually supposed to do, and not take everything and throw it at you. Enforcing the law in such a big city is already a very big task, and managing the military branch, having informations, the rangers, is already, at least for one person, in my eyes, way too much. This is the work of an entire ministry, which is not just Hound.
Which I can understand your perspective on that, obviously. One person doing everything is inefficient and can result in errors. That is why I had individuals that were in charge of specific things. I had lieutenants, of course, with Hound being shifted into the ministry. I would then need to find a full-time guard lieutenant, which takes time. I can't just promote somebody instantly to lieutenant. I need to find the right individual. With the military, I had Kohler as my general to assist with deployments, gear, logistics, that sort of thing.
Indeed, but we also try to be... How should I explain this? Are you aware of usually, or at least in some parts, how governments and systems work?
How do you mean?
We need to spread those branches. We have to separate them. If someone is in charge of the law enforcement, as example, and then putting them in charge also of the military, rangers, etc., is a power of immense power. Something we had in the past, which resulted in the death and destruction of Port Flintlock, if you remember that incident with Marshall Burke. This is also more or less a late response and changes which had to be done, or it was planned to be done, but we was lacking personalities to take those roles. And with separating all those branches, we ensure that there's not one person who wishes to take control of everything and poses a threat to the houses as it happened in the past. I'm not accusing you of anything, but a position which holds power of all those three branches is a position which is also dangerous in case someone wishes to rank up in less common ways. Dagger to the back, as example.
Well, let me offer you this idea. This is what I was wishing to speak with you next week, with Ersk present, because he is, would be involved with this idea as well. Why don't we separate, as originally there was supposed to be, the industrial family or district? Why don't we segregate the government a bit more? We have yourself with the politics, the government, the governing. We have Bastic, which is the economy, trade. We have Ersk, which is industry, mining, production. And we have myself, which is military production force. In turn, all four would be able to keep each other in line. For example, case in point, if we had another incident like we did previously with the loss of a city due to corrupt forces, I would not be able to move on the city, I would not be able to do much, I would not be able to go very far if I were to decide to annex the city or something along those lines, if I do not have the political sway to do so, to get allies. I would not be able to maintain my forces if I do not have the ability to pay them. I would not be able to give them the equipment, food, and munitions to maintain that army if I did not have the support of all three other groups. Same with Ersk. If Ersk for some reason were wanting to, say, take over the city for some reason, he would not be able to do so because he may have the manufacturing ability, but he does not have the manpower. He does not have the funding to do so if the economic district refused to pay his workers, give him funding. He would not have the military force to do so because the military would fall under me, and thus I would be able to force him. He would not have the political sway because he would not have the political power and purview of yourself and the Blackstone family. And I'm sure you can probably see how this could work with...
Mr. Ersk has no real power within the corporation. He is merely appointed director since the industrial district is part of House Blackstone.
Indeed, I understand that. But I guess you can kind of see it as well as you're trying to avoid so much power in one group. Unfortunately, you have sort of done the same thing. The Blackstone family is in charge of the government, the family, and the military and the industry. The Bastix family is only in charge of the economy. There is a bit of
And
a
trade,
difference in power. Yes.
You seem to misunderstand the entire intent. This whole situation of changing or breaking up some of the branches, it is not to split power, but to ensure the power of House Blackstone. That no one is dangerous to us. I am not looking to take power from House Blackstone. I spread those branches so no one poses a threat to my family.
I suppose that is the differences in our view, I suppose. And I'm not meaning that in a poor way. I am looking out for the safety and well-being of the city and the citizen as a whole. That is why I offer this. That way, not one group has the power to abuse the citizens. And I suppose this was my understanding with the original way it was described to me.
Turn that off for a second. I speak now with you open-minded. All cards onto the table. I don't care about the citizens. I do not care about those low lives which are in our suburbs. I don't even care about most members of the industrial district. What I care about is that House Blackstone remains in power, has everything under control, and has his islands with House Bestication. We're here to maintain order and not to make citizens happy. Freedom is a construct invented by governments who bring up an illusion. What we are looking for is order and power of the houses. Do you understand the intent now?
I understand. I have seen empires, kingdoms, and the like of similar flavor of ideology. They fall to rebellion, infighting. If the citizenry, if the people that are the foundation of the nation are not content,
You seem
if they are not happy,
to
if they don't feel safe,
what our houses are capable of, if necessary. I can assure you, House Blackstone, House Bestication are in charge since the Golden Empire on Old Terra, and this is not gonna change. We had rebellions before, and we know how to handle them, if necessary. Do you know District 5 of Diamond City, perhaps? If we have to, we're gonna destroy an entire district to show that order is not a question or an optional thing. It's a requirement to survive. And that is something you have to understand.
I would like to put this forward then to your thoughts. Think of the most prosperous and successful nations, empires. Look at how their people lived. Content and happy and safe citizens have a strength of loyalty to the nation that protects them and keeps their family safe. Soldiers will fight to their last if they know it is keep their family safe. I just wish you to think about this.
And this is where you don't seem to understand the situation the city is in. We have a faction maybe close by which seeks to eradicate everyone who's not completely human, if the citizens like it or not. We are the best bet when it comes to New Terra. If they don't follow to our rules, they will find themselves in a mass grave from the Alliance. They're gonna fight to the last, because if we lose, it means their families lose.
Welcome to your nightmare.
And I understand. The empire that I came from is unique back home. Individuals like myself are usually enslaved, killed, seen no better than animals. Our nation is always fighting to defend ourselves against individuals like this alliance. So I can understand in that regards. They are an enemy. Those that believe and think like them should be removed. But I just request that you also consider the individuals that make up our forces that will be fighting this war. Because if they have no fealty to the groups or to this family, this nation, then why will they fight? They will just walk away.
That is the problem they are having. There is nowhere they can walk to. This is a wasteland. They are forced to fight, if they like it or not. Either that or be executed by the Alliance.
That is the current
What
state
as
of things.
mentioned, the House has decided those changes. And I'm not gonna return what the Houses have decided. Those changes are final. And due to your good relations with Kola and Mr. Ursk, or Director Ursk, I do not believe that's gonna be an issue. Because you will have to work hand in hand to ensure the efficiency of each of the branches. The only thing that basically
As I
changed,
stated.
Mayor, is the founding of the Ministry of Defense.
Why are you using the can't hear? You can hear me. Yes, Jane. As
Is there
I stated
anything
before.
else?
Yes, I was just putting that idea forward because I suppose I misunderstood your overreaching, or not overreaching, overall goals of the distribution of power and the like. So, otherwise, I have nothing else. I will continue to do
of
my
House
duties.
Blackstone. Good. Just keep in mind the power of House Bestikizzen and House Blackstone will remain as it is. We just ensure that no one is able to threaten our power base.
Yes, I suppose I was just misunderstanding the situation with the city. I thought we were attempting to form a nation of sorts, not just this family home, as it were.
It is a nation in a sense, but run by houses.
Permission to be dismissed.
I will continue to
Dismissed, General.
do my duties to ensure the safety and well-being of our citizens,
Very well, Marshal.
as Miss
Then
Winter
I
did
hope
previously.
those misunderstanding. Yes. You're doing good work, and I hope in the future you are still doing this work.
I will endeavor to do so. If you'll excuse me, I need to check on Rose. Thank you for listening.
Of course.
I hope this has not soured relations between us.
No, of course not.
I would like to request that if there is anything involving the security of the city, at least internally, I suppose now, that I am informed and brought into meetings.
This is the reason
Of
for the
such
founding of the
topics.
Ministry of Defense, so they can inform each branch with letters to the people in charge, which would be yourself, in name of the Town Guard and the Rangers, and Mr. or General Kola, in name of the Army.
Oh,
Very well.
sorry for taking your time. Have a good
You
rest
don't
of your day.
have to apologize. Same to you. If my door is always open if you have questions or suggestions.
Understood. I will be on my way then.
Very well.
I see. Why were you using the can't hear sound? Well then. The plans shall move forward, I suppose. There is no general care for the safety and well-being of the citizens. Then the plans shall continue. It is the forceful way, I suppose. I was thinking, suspicion I should probably get a bodyguard now. I definitely know Mary won't do anything. Mary definitely will not wish to harm me. So I will not have to worry about her. Troops are still loyal to myself. Kohler is still loyal to myself. If he thinks that he can just set me aside, this is going to be bloody.
You know, I don't dislike her either.
It's
It's
like
just,
young,
but
I like Arjun.
I was like a Luddite in my
She doesn't
but
pull
still,
shit, and I'm
appreciative
appreciative of that.
with how little I know about
I
modern
like to
technology.
see it.
I guess.
Okay.
So you don't like her
Wikipedia is
or
also
hate
a
her,
good
or dislike her?
resource.
That means why you don't like neutral.
Have you seen Rose?
I'm just like a.
See,
Have you seen Rose at all?
This is the problem. So,
No, actually.
I
have not.
Okay, hopefully.
What does Rose look like?
Hopefully she just went home.
I think she might have went.
The small.
small
child.
Yes, with the cane, white hair, big hat.
I can help you look. I don't know.
I haven't seen them
I
for a
haven't
little
seen
bit.
her in a while. They went downstairs. That's the last I saw them.
Yeah.
I'll check the store, but if she's not there, she probably just went home.
Exactly.
So how did things go with Angel? I heard he didn't take it well.
I can't get over
that. Yes, not so well. He didn't say anything. He just said he's gonna take his leave and then left the city. So.
Oh. I mean, that's a better reaction than what I've expected.
Multiple people.
I've met like 100 different
I hope he actually.
We have so few guards.
And,
Yes. We have so few guards. I hated to have to do it, but I can't have somebody that is acting how he acts.
Let me count it down.
So, for example,
Yeah,
I just
it's
hope
understandable.
after his child is born, and with that, things will settle him down. Then he can come back.
So I'm pretty sure she's not Angel anymore.
We'll see.
If anything, if my Uncle Soap's anything to go by, having a kid makes you a mess of stress and anxiety.
Who is no longer around to start the war.
Anxieties.
It also gives you a purpose to do better.
And then there's Hable.
That too.
And
It depends on the individual, I guess.
Cardi doesn't go here, right?
Okay.
Is his wiki?
But don't worry, we'll get more guards. We'll get more.
Like, next time,
Well, we hopefully have one coming in next week.
Yeah.
Possibly, yes.
Oh
yeah.
Honestly, I'd say
There
that's
is another
improvement
one.
over Angel.
There's a possibility of another one, but I have not seen them around, so they'll have to wait a little longer.
Well then, I guess I'll probably have to start calling you man.
All of them.
I hope it's more than one.
I didn't know anything.
I was about to say I'm not that old, but I am.
That's where Wikipedia helps me out a lot.
Looking around on it, maybe.
No.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind taking orders from you.
Oh dear.
I mean, she actually earned my respect, you know?
People like to change.
I know this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he?
He is one of the
You
I
strike
do
me
what I
as
can.
somebody who is actually quite a good leader and actually cares and has legitimate concerns for the people under their charge and the people that they're protecting. So,
Yeah.
Well, this is my new home, and as unintentional as it is for me to be in this position, I am taking it wholeheartedly. With Miss Winter leaving, somebody has to kind of step up to her shoes in a way of ensuring the safety and security and the well-being of the citizens, and I try and do my best.
He's balancing on the scale, man.
Oh my god.
By the way, did Lord Ray tell you about the whole possibly send me on a mission thing?
Sitting on his little chair or he's sitting on his tail. I'm just.
I've heard about it, yes.
I am not sitting on my tail.
Okay, just making sure you know.
I see.
what you doing? Performing a commando raid against the Alliance or some shit?
More escorting some explorers to make sure they don't die while exploring.
If you feel like the bottom of my leg right now, you feel from the leg.
It's basically one of those situations of we're going somewhere, we think the Alliance might be there, but we don't know, so, you know.
Yeah.
Well, just be careful if it seems to start getting too tough. Don't think you need to keep going There's no point in going if you're just gonna end up dead or captured.
I mean, it's just humans, right?
By technicality, if you
Just humans who
See,
want to
a
kill
lot of,
everything that isn't like them. And they can be very
Yeah,
determined
so,
when they
see-
have that kind of motivation.
I remember, I was around for the Hanazars.
I could say the same, though obviously it is a mix of humans and kins, but I am no better than a standard human, I feel like, at least compared to here. So we seem to handle ourselves quite well against things the size of a
That is
two-story
fair.
building. So
creature from a low gravity
That is fair.
No magic on my shit. It's just technology.
Think about it.
Don't worry, I'll just rip and tear until it's
don't
gone.
let that
Evolutionary wise,
don't let that go to your head because numbers is as strong as just strength.
Oh, I know. Don't you worry. Trust me, I've
You-
lived
you-
as
you
long as
may
I
be a
have because I
dragon,
know
but
how to
I-
handle myself.
I can't remember what said. I was taking off my jacket.
I don't know how well you'd feel after a line of infantry fires at you followed by cannons. You probably wouldn't be doing so well.
Depends.
Dan, what if they have fucking dragons, man? What if they came prepared?
Yeah, they did come prepared, that'd be kind of fucked, but we'll see. That's why I wear armor.
I'm not really certain.
Yes, that is one thing that is different from here compared to my home. If there is a situation or something that we can't deal with, which there are some, usually an angel is nearby and tends to come along and deal with the situation. So.
Imagine wearing armor.
And they are not ones you wish to mess with.
I'll be fine. I know how to take care of myself.
I'm just going for
Yes.
my out.
Just don't let your strength go to your head. Just because they are mere humans, the person in charge of you is no better. So,
All the lads just get together and go out drinking.
I say the whole humans thing more as a joke. Like, I actually respect humans a lot.
Plastic, you.
I mean,
Yes, if I
humanity
stuck
was
my
the
dagger into your
basis
knee, I
for
think it'd still hurt.
design when I created this body.
Don't hurt my knee. I need those.
Let's just bring the entire.
Listen, at least take me out to dinner first. You're gonna penetrate me.
That'll be fun.
No, get the lads on.
Oh, okay.
When Damon gets going, he's
Sorry, bad joke. Sorry.
No, it's fine. When I'm drunk, I'm way too happy for some reason.
We have seen him drunk.
Like I'm just giddy and very.
Speaking of dinner, what did you have for dinner?
Or just it's a real shame right there.
Huh? She showed me some methods of
I introduced her
non-recipe based
to cooking without using a recipe.
Literally, the only thing that gets me drunk is
Oh.
shit that's made
Just
by
kind of
the
winging it.
I like to call that end of
Yes,
the
I
month
dragged her
cooking.
out into the forest, collected a bunch of just random edible things, came back to the cabin, and I said, "All right, cook it," without looking up a recipe.
I'm guessing those are the demon.
That is fair.
I'd like to think I did pretty okay.
I like to call
obviously-
that end of the month cooking.
Oh, you did pretty good.
Like, cause usually, like at the end of the month, I usually just check my fridge and just see what's in it. Like, oh, what can I make out of this?
Yeah, fucking egg fried rice with pork and spinach.
Just random shit. I like to make stews usually with end of the month cooking, cause like stews will work with anything, you know.
Apparently, there was also
Oh,
two
yeah.
couples that were trained to eat
Yeah.
everything. Not literally, just
Oh,
one of them
what is
was
one?
our worlds, just being a menace.
I greatly enjoyed our little cooking escapade.
That's adorable. I enjoy hunting as well. Hunting for your food is always fun.
I do like hunting, but we didn't do any hunting because she did not
Oh.
wish to. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it if it's being done in the sense of like necessity, but yeah, with the whole force sensitivity thing, it's
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
not exactly the same experience. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I even know Digimon in my employee list now. Like at the shop in Alcala, I employed a Digimon there.
It's good that Gavimon's found some more of his own as well.
Well, not his own, they're from different
We're closing soon.
I'm on some
Yeah,
completely different network from these Digimon.
But I mean,
Yes,
like,
in like a
eventually
couple
sort
minutes.
of-
The portal at least in my
Yeah.
universe. Maybe
Also,
there'll be more
we
of mine.
believe Gobamon is
Apparently there's an engineer ball happening. I might go check it out. I don't know.
Of
Not
course,
gonna
those
do that,
are
really.
because
Man doesn't
AIs
fucking
are
blink.
illegal in my universe, but who knows? Maybe
No, I
we'll
just
be
mean in the
free
fact
to
that he's
Never
killed
heard of them, so
hundreds
I'm
of
unsure.
people.
I don't have any
There's
dresses for a ball anyway.
He's a
I'd be
little
hilarious
terrorist that blew up a
Eh.
bridge. thinking
I don't exactly have a suit either. I was gonna show up in this.
You've worn that to most formal functions.
Yeah, it just works.
He killed a police officer and just fucking music.
Well, originally it was I was separated.
And again, I don't particularly think the engineers would care terribly if you weren't
Yeah,
dressed entirely formally.
Technically,
I managed to recently.
I know, like when he got the when he did that to the armor and put the pugfish on, I was just like,
But currently there's a war right now with a different rank.
And then
It's
I
my
straight up
arm.
said to him,
So
right,
most likely a lot
why
of
have you got a
my
fish with cum coming
people
out?
from my universe won't be here.
I am sleepy brain.
That's the good news as well, 'cause there
What
are
did I just hear?
species like the Yogg, the Krogan,
I am
Everyone
not
wants
hearing.
an armor,
I
yeah.
refuse to hear what I was smoking.
still has it, you know.
the Yogg.
Fair enough.
Wait, where is he? I need to tell him to bring it
coming out
here.
of his mouth.
Negotiation team.
It's great.
calls.
I need to tell
Anyways,
Gobamon to bring that armor.
I am gonna head home. I'm gonna go check on
We still
Rose.
have the
It is
armor.
closing time.
More, in the
Streets
sense
are closing.
Alright.
have a way there. I might know a
It's
way.
closing time. It's closing time. Get the fuck out of here. It's closing
I
time.
just don't feel like it.
Hey, I'm a bit
Because
If you don't live here, you can go
I
home.
probably won't return for it.
I don't have a house
Exactly.
here yet, even though I'm a minister.
Ah, I see, I see.
Get a house, you nerd.
I usually
I
get
would have
around
to be-
by
I mean, I'm
the
probably gonna
work.
get one soon. And it's
That-
been a bit, so maybe
That's
about
no
it.
fun.
But you technically live up there.
Yes. Yeah. I was wondering more.
Yeah.
Normally,
Do people even like live in the few houses I've actually seen people
Oh,
go
wait,
in?
that's
like that
Blackstone,
one?
right?
Like, does anyone even live there?
It's a bit of a difficult process and takes a long while. But
Yeah.
if I was wondering more if
And
you
that's,
needed to,
that's
I might
literally
Yeah.
the residential for
find a way
lords,
back
and
there. I'm not really certain.
Yeah,
that one over there?
that's the Blackstone
Get
family.
that place a two-way communicator.
No.
I'm talking about like that one over there.
So I
The
should
top
be able to
floor.
proceed.
bollocks, is it just
Those, I think those
bollocks,
are
is
just
it
kind
the
of
Blackstone family?
temporary.
That'll be good. At least I can keep tabs on the
Yeah.
war.
There are two lords.
Yeah, I think
Anyway,
those
everyone get
are.
out of here. It's closing time. Go on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am
see
gonna
you
go
later, Marshall.
relax.
See you all later. I am heading back to the hub.
Yes. You have a good evening.
See ya.
Oh, I might need to hit you on about specialized bullets again. I'm running low on 55 boys. I need large bullets.
Yeah, sure, I can get that for you.
You.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is your name?
Me? Cyprian Ambrose. Sorry, I have a bad habit of not introducing myself. What about yourself?
Yeah. Sarah.
Sarah. Easy to remember. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Sarah. Oh, it's taking me away.
Yeah, it's called the escalator.
Mayonnaise on an escalator. Going upstairs, so see you later. Bye bye.
Oh no, more power than wanna.
Yeah.
I'm in lesbians with you. No.
Oh, no, that's okay. What was that? I thought they were
I
asleep.
think I'm gonna be playing more.
I know.
Alrighty, folks. Okay. That did not go at all to plan. For Bun. So yeah, that was a shit show. A Bun has plans. You're not too far off. Because she's sort of stepped up into the shoes of Winter, or Lady Winter. She was the lady of the people. she ensured the safety and well-being of the citizens and the people of the city. That was basically her job, like entirely. And the bun has sort of stepped into those shoes and is taking it upon herself to ensure the same, that the people are safe, happy, and well. That they have a reason to live and a reason to fight, to have a home. And hearing that just now is not a happy bunny. Basically, what was just spoken there, she is just kind of a slap in the face, as it were. Like, basically taking Winter's efforts, all the stresses Winter went through, and everything she fought for, and just kind of throwing it out the window. And the bun is not happy with that. And she's not going to put up with it. Basically, she was put in charge of the army and the guard, and the rangers, which somehow the rangers has become a major thing, when it is just a branch of the guards. And somehow that is overwhelming for her, even though she has been pushing through reforms and updates to the military, and all of a sudden, the moment she assigns a general to assist her with such things, all of a sudden, she is removed from her position of being in charge of the military, which she was not stated at all. It was not specifically stated to her at all that she was no longer in charge of the military. And she is not happy. So, because of everything that she's worked for, what she's done, everything she has planned, basically she's going to keep operating as if she is in charge of the military. She is going to do so. Because she knows Kohler is behind her, and will do so. So, and even to him, it was not made clear that Elizabeth was basically removed from commanding the military. Because even he didn't know. And she's gonna sit down and talk with Hound. Possibly Tuesday about this. She's gonna talk with Rusk and inform him that due to a conversation she had the discussion about the segregation of power, and it didn't go properly. So they're gonna have to continue with what they were already planning as a backup, which is a long-term plan. So the bun has plans. It's gonna get exciting. It's gonna get interesting. I don't know if I should tell Blackjack or not about it. Probably when it's further in. It's going to be interesting. Yes. As Elizabeth stated, she has seen such empires, kingdoms, baronies, and the like do what they're trying to do, where it is for the greater good of one specific group, and that is the ruling caste. And that's it. That's all they care about. Their power and their authority. And they don't care about anybody below them. They don't care about the foundations that make up their power base. And they fall. They always fall. To rebellion, to infighting, to corruption. And he stated, oh, we've dealt with rebellions before. And it's like, I'm sure you have. And I am assuming you've had to restart from scratch every time. You've dealt with the rebellion, and you've lost your entire power base. So, it's gonna be interesting because Elizabeth has the support and yes, she has the support and the loyalty of the military. I mean, Steele, just now, just a moment ago, as you heard, she has earned his trust and has clearly shown that she cares and is looking out for the well-being of everybody in her charge. And back during the war in the North, Elizabeth earned that with the military. Like a lot of the forces that she fought with, a lot of the forces that she checked on, earned her the respect and the loyalty of those horses because they saw that she cared. She wanted to make sure that they were okay, and she wanted to make sure morale was good. And yeah, and it definitely helped a lot because it reminded her that she has the loyalty and the support of not only the guards, but the military. Now, Bun has command of 15 divisions of the military. The military is made up of 15 divisions that she is in charge of, basically, that are loyal to her. And see now, imagine if she went to those commanders, the commanders of those divisions, those battalions and companies, and told them that their all-powerful chief commander or the family houses that rule over their families, their wives, their children, their homes, don't care about them. Imagine if she did that. Imagine if she told them that they do not care, they are just a resource to be used to further their own power and agenda. That would just cement their loyalty to Bun. So, it's like, in her eyes, it's going to be messy. When I was speaking muted earlier, when I was by myself just kind of pacing, that was Bun's thoughts. That was me speaking as sort of Elizabeth just talking to herself. And sadly, it'll be hard for her to get proof, but she has a witness. She has Kohler. Kohler was there, and Kohler supports her. So, she is not technologically savvy, so she does not have the means or knowledge to record things. She is not magically savvy with advanced things, so she would not be able to do so magically either. So, that is her weakness. But she has the strength of her personality. I feel like that's very strong for her. So I feel like it's going to be a very interesting future. This year is going to be very interesting for Elizabeth. I am scared in regards to the outcome. How dare somebody who is Elizabeth? Nito. Adorable bean. Don't know how I got here, but how did I get on my own stream, I wonder? But it's gonna be an interesting year, to say the least. It will most definitely be a very interesting year. For Elizabeth and everything that she's gonna be doing. Because even before this talk, she had plans in the works because she saw how things were going. And she already has plans implemented that are in the process. We just need to actually, kind of get things going with it. Have a scouting party kind of go, like, in the background, go out, find a location, and secure it. And that will be the major thing. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. I'm scared because if Elizabeth gets removed from the city, I have nowhere else to play her. And I will be incredibly sad. And I mean, I'm not gonna just suddenly change how Elizabeth's view on things so then she fits in better with this obviously darker, sort of corrupt style of governing. I am sticking with her and how she is. So if she gets removed, I'm gonna be extremely sad because I will not know what to do with her, where to take her. She doesn't fit in with any other lobbies. So, and there isn't really anything in the times that I am around. So I might be able to find something for her, but I don't know. And it'll be a sad day when that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully Elizabeth continues her story. I need to sort of start the arc, or try and figure out how to start the arc for her ability to return home. Which that involves my angel that I have. Her angel is the key for her to return home. Or not her angel, the angel. Mercy is her key for both of them to return home. So, it's gonna get interesting. So, yeah. So, Blackstone is Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, previously, I never managed to do Tuesdays because of work. I am technically, it's the Christmas New Year vacation for my previous job, which I quit. So, next Tuesday, there will be another Blackstone, but every Friday and Saturday, there is a Blackstone stream that I do for Elizabeth. Let me see if the bot is alive or not. Right, for some reason I'm not logged into my Twitch while streaming to it. 'Cause that makes sense. Okay, the bot is dead. Give me a moment. Wow. Okay, well, I'll have to deal with that later. So, down below on the Twitch page, there are, I'm pretty sure, my socials, my Discord, and my Twitter. So, sorry, I'm just getting there to, like, make sure. Because it's so rare I actually look at my own page. Come on. Hello? There we go. Yeah, so down below is my Discord and my Twitter. If any of you I hope it goes well. Thank you all for all of you that came from the raid. Thank you all for coming by, for hanging out, for joining me on this. It means the world to me that people stick around to watch my side of things, to watch my view, to see how Bun is doing things and the like. It means the world to me to just have people joining me. If any of you are interested, feel free to either follow my Twitter or join my Discord. I'm not very active on my Discord. I primarily use it to ping for streams. I'm in so many Discords that I sadly neglect my own Discord and only ping it for streams. But so if you want to get pings for stream, when I go live, there's always the hope that you see it when I go live for on Twitch. And then you could either, like I said, join my Discord to get pings there when I ping it. And I also do pings on my Twitter most of the time for streams, especially for Elizabeth. I don't just do Elizabeth. I have my main character, Doggo. For those that follow Ribbo and have seen Cord back in the day, Doggo is a black and gold dog. That's me. I stream her for Orlando Saka on Fridays, and Sunday from Meat Rack. I visit Meat Rack. And then through the week, there's various things that happen, recordings and like. So, if you're interested at all for anything in regards to Elizabeth, there is a collection of all of the Chronicles starting from day 2, because OBS said fuck me on day 1 and I missed out on streaming or recording that amazing intro to Elizabeth. From day 2 on to a couple weeks back, I need to go in and add recent streams to the collection. I should probably do that before some of them get deleted, but if you're interested in seeing the story and progression, feel free to watch through them. And I'll see you all next time. I will send you all off to somebody here. I'll send you all off to they don't do RP. I'm not seeing anybody else that is currently doing RP. But this person is a lovely and sweet individual. So I will send you all off over to her. So like I said, once again, it means the world to me that you all stuck around and yes, I am a big Tanya the Evil fan. Thank you all for coming by, for sticking around, and I really, really hope I'll get to see some of you again next time. Like I said, Doggo stream tomorrow. It'll be earlier than this was. So keep an eye out for it if you're interested. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. And once again, have an amazing weekend. And I hope you all had an amazing holidays and New Year's. And until next time, I love you all. You all stay safe. Bye. Probably just I don't know. It's ending. I was gonna say I'll just send it through, but it seemed to have sped up. So take care, have fun, enjoy some GTA.
Or